When it comes to temples, many people may think that they are places belonging to the elderly, because the elderly often pray in temples or hold some wishes to pray for a smooth life. But in fact, there is also a temple culture that is gaining popularity among young people today. Young people go to temples as a way to relax. In the temple, they express their wishes for a good life. For example, receiving the admission offer of the university they want, getting a promotion and a salary increase, family safety and health, and so on. As this chain developed, temples were given more functions besides prayer. In many cases, temples in an area become important attractions that boost local tourism. For example, in my hometown, Zhoushan, a city in Zhejiang province, there is a famous spot called Mount Putuo. There are many temples here. People often come from far away to visit the temples to pray and make their wishes. This has driven the development of tourism in my hometown to some extent. In addition, the rise of the online media industry also led to the positive promotion of temples, and temple culture has become a hot topic on online platforms. In some cases, temples even become a social need. People can share their feelings with friends around them and after they pray in temples, which can effectively improve interactions in real life and online social platforms. There are many platforms where people can share their experiences of visiting different temples. Young people choose to visit some temples when traveling in order to feel the local temple culture or to pray for inner peace. At the same time, more and more byproducts were created. For example, some temples will launch some products with the iconic features of the temple, such as backpacks and cups printed with the temple logo. The Lama Temple in Beijing, a typical temple, sells some strings. Some people would come to visit the Lama Temple in order to buy the strings, which also promoted the economic development of the temple. For young people, temples also offer great emotional value in the lifestyle of the contemporary young people. The fast pace of anxious life seems to be a very typical lifestyle. They are in great need of a place to relieve their anxious and obtain some calm power. Temples, being relatively slow-paced, are a good choice. Young people can relax themselves in a temple, get a short peace, escape from the pressure of life, and forget the troubles of life for a while, which is one of the reasons why temples are a good choice for young people to relax. However, we have to say that many young people become interested in visiting temples because others do so. Imagine if one day you see on social media that people no longer go to the bars and cinemas, but prefer to go to temples to spend their spare time. Will you become interested in temples and want to visit temples? There are also many examples of young people around me who like to visit temples. My friend Annie lives in Hangzhou. There is a famous temple called Lin Temple in Hangzhou. She said that she would go to Lin Temple to pray for good luck and listen to the bells of Lin Temple before every exam, which can make her calm, reduce her anxiety effectively to get a good state of mind. She believes that praying prayerfully will bring her good luck. Another friend of mine, Jack, used to enjoy going to bars and cinemas to relax in his spare time. But now he found that the temples is a better way to relax himself. He goes to the temples to drink teas and meditate, which he believes helps him reduce stress. In fact, So many young people have these ideas that it has apparently become a very popular trend and culture.